I think as an economist, throughout your career, you're always going to be answering different questions. The project that you're working on is probably going to be different to the last, and you're constantly picking up different topics of expertise.
I think for me, I have to go back to, the big events that happened internationally during my time as an economist. And the most recent one was obviously the pandemic. And at the time, my role was leading a team where we were trying to think about what would be the outlook for the labour market and inflation over that period. If you remember sort of in those early days of 2020, you had these pictures of people queuing outside Centrelink because the hours had been drastically cut or so forth. And at the same time, there was really strong demand for healthcare workers. And the models that we normally use, well, they're not set up to answer these kinds of questions. And so we sort of the team had to sort of think about things like throw the playbook out, if you like, and think about things a bit more intuitively.
One of the most memorable things for me was analysing how the trade tensions that we've faced over the past few years have impacted Australia.
Yeah.
One of the really unique things that we can bring as an institution that, I realised at that time was it's not just about the models, and we had really good models to kind of think through these problems, but we complemented that with information from people who are feeling it on the ground.
Yeah.
With a career as an economist, you can tackle all sorts of problems. It's not just the obvious things like bringing inflation down or keeping unemployment low, but it also includes a whole range of other big issues facing society. Things like climate change, inequality, the gender pay gap, and the impacts of artificial intelligence.